Hi, my little journey beans, and welcome back to another Dress to Impress gameplay video. Today, we continue to be on the road to Supernova, so let's go ahead and get started. Before we do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We have joined a freshly new server, and this is actually a master server. Now, I've actually been playing the master servers quite a bit more often lately because I find that the voting in regular servers is usually kind of rigged. This is just my opinion, of course. I'm really glad that we're playing this today. You guys can see we have lots of runway divas. It looks like our first theme today is going to be pumpkin patch. Now, this is kind of really cool because fall is coming up. This is going to be kind of challenging for me, though. That is the only problem with this. So we're gonna see if we can try to figure out something to put on. And I think for this case, what I'm gonna try to do is make some sort of scarecrow or something because I think that really fit with this theme. I think for the lipstick, I'm gonna go ahead and make it just a little bit brighter, kind of like this, so it looks a little bit more cute and a little bit lighter. Now for the rest of everything else, I definitely think to start out with, we need to get our pumpkin. Yes. If that a pumpkin patch, we need a pumpkin. So let's go ahead and add one there too. I'm gonna go over here, I think, and add some puffy sleeves. I think that'll be really nice for our outfit. And I wanna go ahead and maybe try to find some sort of orange colors and stuff to use. This actually looks really nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this one and maybe go ahead and favorite that one. And also maybe for like the other stuff too, we can go kind of more like a brown, like for the lace and stuff. So I'm gonna favorite that one too. The next thing we need is overalls. That's right. We need to grab these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, and I want to say maybe like a number 2 would work for this one. And the next thing we're gonna do is use a top. Now I need to figure out what kind of shirt or top I want to wear for this exactly. I'm not sure, but maybe while we're thinking of that, I'm also going to add some boots, and I kind of feel like I just want to make those like brown just to kind of keep it simple and basic. Now for this hairstyle, I'm not sure exactly what I want to aim for. I want to kind of do like maybe some curls and stuff. So I'm gonna go kind of with this like cute curly set right here, and then maybe at the same time we can scroll down and see what else we can work with. I kind of feel like this would be really cute too. Like, look at this, like that actually kind of goes together really good. And maybe we can add something else too. I'm gonna go ahead and use this too. Like the curls and stuff just really works together, and I think this flows really smoothly. Before I forget anything else, let's go ahead and add some eyelashes. Maybe I'm just gonna go with like a number 3. And also I think the perfect thing for this is going to be the witch's hat. Now I'm gonna go ahead and maybe lower it just a little bit, or maybe even like raise it just a little bit so it looks more realistic with that. And we can go ahead and use our fall colors and stuff for this, maybe if they will work. And I just kind of this case they do. What I'm kind of thinking about that might work and maybe not clip through, because pretty often I find that I have a hard time with this. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It actually looks kind of cute, and I like how it works with that outfit. Next up, we're gonna go and use this too. I feel like, and this will kind of add like some nice coverage in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and color it with that. So this is what we're working with so far, and it's actually not super bad. But oftentimes, more than not, I have a lot of trouble with this theme because I don't know exactly what the heck I want to do. Like, I don't know what I want to make for a pumpkin patch. Another thing maybe we can add too is some more custom makeup, because there is something over here that you can add. It kind of makes it look like she's got some blotches or stuff on her skin. I'm not exactly sure what it would look like, but let's see if we can maybe find it real quick. I'm scrolling down here trying to look for the life of me because I want to make it look like more like a pumpkin. There we go. So kind of something like that. As you guys can see that right there. It looks a little bit more like a pumpkin. Actually, honestly, I'm pretty happy with already this is how it's turning out. Let's add some more puffy sleeves too. I kind of want to just go with like maybe some more of this stuff. I don't know. I want to use more of the brown color too, but honestly, I definitely think we need to go get some gloves for our girl. So I'm gonna go over here real quick to the VIP area, and I kind of wonder if this too would really work. Maybe it would. It kind of adds some nice stuff down there, and we're gonna put on these gloves, and I'm gonna go ahead and make those brown. This actually looks really cute. I'm really impressed with how this is turning out so far. Let's see what this bow on the side looks like. That'll actually look kind of cute on the side too, maybe. Yeah, look at that. It looks really good and cute on the side. I like that right there. I think I might go ahead and layer with one more hat just to make it look a little bit more realistic and kind of go with that right there. Yeah, that actually looks super cute, and I love this. This looks like a cute scarecrow, and I think this is absolutely perfect for the theme. Maybe we could kind of add some eyelashes or something too, or I know something that may work for this. I'm gonna go over here real quick and see if I can add this, but I'm gonna go ahead and add this feather thing right here. I'm not sure if it'll exactly be on point for the theme. I mean, maybe it might, but yeah, just kind of adds something real cool right there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Let's see how we end up doing when the round starts. The round has started, and first up we have this one. This is not bad, but I'm not sure what Superman has to do with Pumpkin Patch. It's not really on theme, so I'm gonna give it 2. But I do like the outfit though, but it needs to be on theme. Next up we have this, and this is incredible. They used the heck out of the item adjustments, and it looks like they actually have a pumpkin head. Like, oh my gosh, this is immediately getting a 5 stars. This is perfection. Next up we have this, and this is not bad at all, but I see some things are clipping through and stuff a bit. I do like the item adjustment that they did. I'm gonna have to stick with at least a 3 because they did make a nice attempt, but I do think it could have been a little bit better. Next up is this one, and this is not bad. I like the big jacket that she's got on. It looks nice and cozy, but I kind of feel like it could have made a little bit more. I don't know. I'm gonna give it at least a 4. Actually, it's not too bad. Next up, we have this one, and I'm not really sure. Some things are clipping through, and some things could have used some editing, but she did at least make an effort, so I'm gonna give her a 3 stars. Next up, we have this duo, and okay, girls, we're good. I like the one on the right, especially. The one on the left could have used a bit more work, but I think overall, I'm gonna give both of these ladies a 3 stars. Next up, we have this one, and this is not bad at all. I do think it could have used a little bit more, but, given that they're using the masculine body, it's kind of hard to style it, at least in my opinion. I tried it before and it was a total failure, but it's not bad. It could have just used a little bit more work. Next up we have me, and I'm just gonna say that I did a scarecrow and do some poses and stuff for you guys. So yes, I think this turned out really good and really cute, and I'm really proud and really happy with how this turned out. This is actually one of my better works for Pumpkin Patch. We actually got first place, which I'm kind of surprised by, but I think everyone did a decent job, and then we ended up getting 27 stars, and I think everybody did a fantastic job. Well played round. Our next theme today looks like it's going to be anime character, and someone actually did a custom theme this time. So I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out exactly what I want to do, but I think maybe in this case, one of my favorite anime characters to do is Sailor Moon. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and aim for that one. Let's try to put it together, guys. Now for Sailor Moon, I need to really figure out what I want to do as far as the skirt and stuff and a total outfit, but I think definitely we're gonna go with this makeup. It just kind of looks like it's styled for anime, doesn't it? Like with the big eyes and the soft lips on stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and add some hairstyles, maybe with like some updos to start with and some buns, because Sailor Moon does have 2 ponytails or that go in the back, and I usually have a really hard time trying to figure this out. And I'm gonna go and add some curls too, so I'm gonna see if I can find the hairstyle that I need real quick. We're gonna use this one, and I'm just gonna go with bangs only. This will add some nice curls in the front and make it look a little bit more realistic. This is actually one of my favorite hairstyles. I'm gonna use this too, but once again, only use the bangs, so it adds some nice coverage on the front. And for the last hairstyle, we need to go over here actually and see if we can add the Sailor Moon hairstyle, which is this one right here. Let's add this cute pendant on top because she definitely has that, and I'm gonna go ahead and let's just like make it kind of red right here, and then I'm gonna make that part red too. I don't know, maybe it's like make it kind of yellow. There we go. So that kind of works a little bit out. Let's go add some tights too, and then I need to start working on the shoes. So I'm gonna add these right here, and then I'm gonna go over here, I think, and maybe add these shoes. But there's a trick. These are not what I'm gonna go with, but I'm going to go with these cute boots right here. Look at that. That actually looks so super good, and I think it fits with the outfit pretty well. Let's add some earrings for our girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these and just kind of leave them like maybe a light color so it looks really good. And let's go add some other stuff too, including the big bow. We need a big bow with lots of stuff going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the undershirt. I don't think it's necessary, and also the lace, so we're just working with this essentially. And I'm going to color this as necessary, starting with the red and then the white. And don't need to forget my eyelashes too. We only got like 3 minutes left, so I really need to figure out what I'm doing. So I think for this case, I'm just gonna use the collar for this one. And this is where some of the blue and stuff comes in. If you guys are familiar with Sailor Moon, she's got blue and stuff going on. I'm gonna add the coat too, and we're just gonna use the top only for this part. And I'm trying to figure out, I think it's also blue. Yes, so this adds more blue coverage. I was gonna use the other regular gloves in the non-VIP area, but I feel like these gloves right here will fit a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with these. And also, let's add our jellyfish skirt. I think that'll help quite a bit and look really nice with the outfit that we're gonna go with because we're gonna start adding our skirt. That's right. We need a skirt for this. And everything's gonna be kind of a bit of a blue color like that. Ooh. I think we definitely need more headgear. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this too. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make most of all this jewelry red. So it'll just fit a little bit better with everything and look a little bit more nice. And also I'm going to add another skirt right here too, just for some more layers. I'm gonna go ahead and add like a bunch of different skirts. So it just like looks a little bit better. I'm really struggling to figure out exactly what else I want to add for our girl here. I mean, honestly, I think it looks nice already as it is, and maybe this other stuff is not exactly necessary, except for a bow on the back. Yes, I almost forgot about that. I think we're about done, and I'll see you guys shortly. First up, we have this duo, and I'm just going to assume maybe they did not finish because this looks nice, but I'm just not seeing much in the way of being done for that outfit. I'm gonna give them at least a 3 stars for the effort. Next up, we have this one, and once again, I'm feeling like this is somebody who did not finish, but they said that they did L from Death Note. I have no idea who that is. I'm gonna give it a 2. Next up, we have this one. This is actually good. Like, I love the style, and it kind of reminds me of maybe, I don't know exactly, but I think it's a really good one, so I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. Next up, we have this one, and I'm not exactly sure who this is. Like, I've watched some animes that says Dazai Osamu from Bungo Stray Dogs. I think it's okay, it's just some things are clipping through, but if I was more familiar with anime, like, I would know who these people were right away, and unfortunately, I'm not. Next up, we have this, and I think they were trying to do, oh my gosh, I've seen this one before. I had to restart and ran out of time. I'm gonna give her 3 stars at least for the effort, but I can kind of see what she was making. I just cannot think of the name of her for the life. Next up, we have myself. I'm gonna put down Sailor Moon, and we're gonna go ahead and just do some poses and kind of get that out of the way and stuff. I really think this turned out good, but I do think I forgot the magic wand. That was recently released a few months ago, and it probably would have been a lot better. Next up, we have this one. This is actually really good. I love the layering, and this style is so edgy. I'm gonna give this at least a 4 stars, but I don't know who they did, but I think they did a fantastic job. Last but not least, we have this one. This is amazing. And they said they did eye patch from Longinus of Evangeline. I'm just gonna give this a 4 stars. Like, that's actually eating. We did not place this time, but that is okay. I think these ladies did a fantastic job, and we ended up getting 6th place this time, but we still got 22 stars, which is actually a lot given that this is a master server, so I'm really happy, and I think everyone did a great job. Our last round today is going to be mythical creatures. Now, this is definitely going to be a challenging one for me because I have played this in the past, and I have not been very good at it, but I'm just going to go ahead, I think in this case, and recreate a dragon of some sort. So let's go ahead and change some things up because right now this is not going to work with what we have on. And for this, I'm going to be working with some yellow, orange, and red. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna go with these eyes right here. Like, they look ultra good. Like, yo, they are glowing ember fire. We changed the blush a little bit too. Let's make it more of a, let's say like a lighter orange or something like that to kind of fit more with the outfit. And I need to change my eyebrows too. I keep jumping out too quickly. Let's go ahead and make the eyebrows a bit more red too. Now for the hairstyle, what I want to aim for is like some really, really puffy stuff. So let's see if we can find that real quick, starting with the ponytail. And I'm trying to figure it out. What I may just do instead is kind of aim for like some of this stuff and just call it a day because I'm really not wanting to spend all that time trying to search for exactly what I'm looking for. But also I'm gonna go ahead and layer with some of the stuff too. Like, yeah, her hair is messy, it is back, like she means some business already. And so now that we have our hairstyle done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my nails. I really should have been doing them to begin with, but I keep forgetting to. And let's just make them a little bit longer and with some claws, and let's go add all of the rest of our outfit now. I think what I might do in this case is use probably some items in the VIP area, starting first off with a lawn dress of some sort. We only have 3 minutes left and really need to figure out what I'm doing for this. What I think I may do is just go ahead and add some puffy sleeves, and I'm gonna go ahead and make most of this orange and some red. And also we need to work with some yellow too. I'm also going to add my favorite tab because why not? I think it'll work fine for this. So this like so far is eating, and honestly, I'm trying to figure out what else I want to add real quick. I kind of want to go more with like some of this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, but I'm gonna go ahead and like leave it mostly golden and then with some red tints and stuff and some red jewelry. But I want to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller so it kind of looks more like a headpiece, and maybe move it forward just a little bit. I'm not sure if that will exactly work or not, but maybe it might. There we go. Actually, it looks amazingly fantastic. I love that. The next thing I'm gonna add too, I'm gonna go ahead and add the baddie pass dress. I think it'll work pretty good for this, and maybe what we can do is kind of add some yellow and some stuff going on here. I'm not sure if this is exactly flowing or not. I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to go ahead and make most of this outfit a little bit of a darker red because I feel like it would fit a little bit better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I think it'll look a little bit better in that sense. There we go. Not see-through bod. Now for the rest of this outfit, I need to figure out what I'm doing. Maybe instead of the puffy sleeves, we can go ahead and use this. I'm not sure if I'm actually doing great at this, but trust me, when it comes to doing this theme, I have usually no idea what I'm doing. I'm just usually playing around or something. We only have a minute left, and honestly, I am flunking at this one. I'm not sure if I'm even doing a good job. So I really need to just hurry up and put something together. I think what I may do in this case is just go ahead and add some of this stuff and hurry up and just like layer it and stuff basically and call it a day. This is definitely not going to be my best work. I was a little bit too rushed and too challenged, but hey, it happens a lot, and a lot of times things don't turn out perfectly, so it's completely okay. But as long as you try, that is all that matters at the end of the day. I'm also going to add some of these sleeves really quick, and given that we're almost running out of time, only got 20 seconds left, yeah, this is not going to be one of my better works, but I will try till the end just to see how well we do or do not do. That was completely fine. We got 9 seconds left, and oh my gosh, what else am I gonna add? I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it here. This is definitely not one of my better works. Like, oh man, I really flunked. First up, we have these two, and they did amazing this time. Oh my gosh, I love the unique styles. This deal is getting at least a 4 stars. Next up, we have this one. This is absolutely amazing with the layering, and even though they use the masculine body, it still turned out great. A centaur. I'm gonna give this a 5 stars. Like, I wish I had thought of this style. That actually would have been really cool for this. Next up, we have this one, and I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not gonna be any match compared to everybody here today. I seriously flunked and I failed, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying to recreate a dragon, and honestly, I think it could have been a lot better. Next up, we have this one, and that's not bad. I see some layers and stuff going on. I'm gonna have to give this at least a 4 stars. Like, I like the flowers and stuff and the lace, so I think it looks really good. It looks like nice angel-seated Cupid. Next up, we have this one, and this is really good with the layering and stuff. I just feel like it could have maybe used a little bit more on top, but honestly, I think it turned out good, so I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. Next up, we have me, and I'm just gonna say I flunked. Tried doing a dragon, so it's definitely not my best work at all. With the layering and stuff, it could have been a lot better, and yeah, like, I honestly probably would give myself a 3 because this is just not completed. Next up, we have this one, and I love the outfit and stuff. I'm just not sure if they forgot to do the makeup or if that's the way it's supposed to look like, but I'm gonna give them at least a 4 stars for the effort. That is actually really good. We did not place, and I'm not surprised that we didn't, given that my outfit was not exactly the best. But we ended up getting 7th, almost last, and yeah, that shows I definitely flunked, but that's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes, and we can all do better next time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to receive notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching!